I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it and be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Okay, go home.
I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble.
What's up, guys? Benny. Eric Swalwell is the most cringe member of Congress, and it's not really even a close competition. Let's go through this very quickly. Eric Swalwell crapped his pants
$10 to ask the
camera.
Ukrainians to help them cheat an election. And the complaint...
The Chinese flag effect, I think, was added there, but the sound is real. This is Eric Swalwell literally ripping ass
Ukrainians
on camera.
to help them cheat an election.
There you go. Okay. Then he went ahead and made videos like this one to attack Donald Trump.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the f*** is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
Okay. He released this. I mean, he like made this. This is the guy who's leading. This is the guy who's leading the race for Democrat governor. Shoveling a taco in his face.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
This is their version of doing social media. I can't, and they released it. They released it. Of course, people memed it. Eric Swalwell doesn't like memes.
In the hell is
He
this?
argued against memes.
The chairman
in Congress.
tweets, protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets.
It's true. It's true, though. But let's talk about a cat that Eric Swalwell might have eaten his Fang Fang. You know that story. Eric Swalwell and the spy who shagged me. Okay, so Eric Swalwell, his entire congressional career has been just one humiliation after another. And so he's decided to leave Congress. He is definitely leaving Congress. He's out. Eric Swalwell's out. He's running for governor of California. And some of the polls look pretty good for Eric Swalwell. He's still being defeated by two Republicans in the race, Steve Hilton and Sheriff Blanco. But Eric Swalwell is leading a very weak Democrat field for governor of California in spite of all those humiliations. Now, Eric Swalwell is already under mortgage fraud criminal referral for his $1.2 million D.C. home, where Eric Swalwell has been effectively lying to the taxpayers, saying that this is his primary residence in Washington, D.C., even though he's a congressman from California. Let's read. Federal Housing Agency Director Bill Pulte on Wednesday sent a letter to Pam Bondi requesting an investigation of Eric Swalwell based on alleged false and misleading statements that he made about the purchase of his $1.2 million home in Washington, D.C., that he lists as a primary residence. The California Democrat has been able to secure millions of dollars of loans and refinancing based on the primary residence location in D.C., a source familiar said. The designation could constitute mortgage fraud, insurance fraud, and state and local tax fraud, among other charges, the source said. In addition, the Department of Justice criminal referral, they're probing this as a mortgage fraud. Okay. So let's go ahead and check in on Eric Swalwell and his housing troubles, because there are more. Eric Swalwell has been referred to the DOJ, mortgage tax, but this is a little bit of a problem in Eric Swalwell's bid for governor of California. You see, Eric Swalwell has been now referred to the Secretary of State in California for not even living in California. Here we go. Lawsuit to remove Eric Swalwell from the California ballot for governor. California governor's race thrown into chaos as Democrat Eric Swalwell is accused of lying about living in the state. Oh no. California governor's race thrown into chaos. Democrat candidate Eric Swalwell is accused of lying. What's going on here? Eric Swalwell's the most liberal candidate running in the race. Now he's facing a major hurdle. He actually doesn't live in California. The California Constitution requires gubernatorial candidates to have resided in the Golden State for 5 years. Lawsuit by activist and filmmaker Joel Gilbert claims his home address is a lawyer's office. Gilbert claims the Democrat's real abode is a $1.2 million six-bedroom mansion in Washington, D.C. that he shares with his wife. According to the complaint, the property was listed as the couple's principal residence when they took out a mortgage in April 2022. Swalwell, who's considered one of the favorites to win the gubernatorial race, does not appear to own a property in California, Gilbert claims in a 5-page petition that he filed with the Secretary of State. He accuses the lefty congressman of perjury and urges the Secretary of State to declare him ineligible for governor. Eric Swalwell has no California address, he told the Daily Mail. The filings claim the address that Swalwell listed as a home address is actually that of a law firm in a high-rise building in Sacramento. This doesn't look like a residential location. Here we go. This is Joel Gilbert. This is his home in Washington, D.C. This is the principal residence. Obviously, you can see here the documentation. Uh-oh. It's not good for Eric Swalwell. Might be great for the country, though. So he's either guilty of mortgage fraud in Washington, D.C., or he's ineligible to run for California. He can't have it both ways. Swalwell, 45, has represented the San Francisco Bay Area in Congress since 2021. He's been one of President Trump's most vociferous critics. The former prosecutor has been a frequent target of Republican ridicule over his alleged entanglement with a Chinese honey trap spy named Fang Fang. Fang Fang. Fang Fang came to the U.S. as a college student and spent years cultivating a relationship with prominent California politicians. She was working for the Communist Party. She even placed staff in Eric Swalwell's office. The scandal broke in 2020. It cost Swalwell his spot on the House Intelligence Committee. No. California Progressive announced his gubernatorial bid on Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's like, could you imagine? First, you get caught banging a Chinese spy. Then you get caught farting on TV. Then you make creepy taco videos for no reason. Then you get caught in mortgage fraud. Then you get caught being ineligible to run for governor of California. Then you announce your gubernatorial campaign on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Can it get any worse? Bombshell Court finally hits the brakes on his run for governor. How are you going to get out of this one exactly? What are you going to, like, fake buy a house? Oh, it was my house the whole time. You know, there's filings for this kind of stuff. Swalwell can't run for California governor because he doesn't live there. Oh, no. His home address is his lawyer's office. Yikes. If proven, Swalwell will not be eligible to run. He has to live in the state for 5 years. Unqualified. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? We just returned from California. It was not good. It was a very, very bad. The state of the state is atrocious. We hope for better things for that state because it is actually our fellow Americans who live there, and they deserve better than this. Anyway, a exciting timeline of events here. We'll stay tuned to this story. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It's your boy, Benny. See you.